What's going on, guys? With the release of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, there's a lot of things I wish I knew before I started playing the game. If you're someone like me who didn't watch any of the trailers, then there might be a few mechanics that you actually don't know about. Today, I'll be going over things I wish I knew before buying Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Starting off, Pokemon Home doesn't come out until spring 2023. So if you're like me, planning on bringing back some old Pokemon, maybe hacked mons, nah, I'm just playing, but it's shit like that, good luck, because you're not going to be playing with anyone from past generations or past games until the spring. Allegedly, that's what we hear. So yeah, I wish I knew that. You can go in any order of the story. Like they say, it's an open world experience, but there's a numbered areas where you should go first. You definitely should remember this, because then you'll end up like me, where you challenge a gym that has level 40 to 45 Pokemon and you just got your starter. So don't do that. Definitely go numbered order 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, unless you're feeling ballsy and you want to go in backwards like I try to do and I got my ass whooped. Don't do that. Number 3 is the co-op is very buggy right now. There's a lot of glitches when you play with other people, and it's a little bit misleading. They say it's an open world, multiplayer. You can do the story with other co-op people, and you can do the story, but how much they add to the story is very minuscule. So there's also still the rooms you have to make, so it's not like an open server thing. It's like, I don't know, man. It's very misleading. Number 4 is there's a lot of Pokemon to pick from, so your team of 6 might be a bit different from everyone else. As I just started playing the game recently, I've been trying to use Pokemon that are just native to the Paldea region. It doesn't make sense using Growlithe for the 9th time. Yeah, I know you know exactly who I'm talking about. Don't do that. Use new Pokemon. It's a new gen. Try things out. Number 5 is the PC doesn't exist from what I've seen in this game so far. There's actually not Pokemon centers either. Like, you can open the box and you can rotate a team of 6 in and out throughout the story. So you don't have to be confined to just 6 Pokemon, because you can switch and use the box anywhere. So remember that. Tip number 6 is the move Relearner and move Deleter don't exist anymore. Neither do HMs from what I've seen. Like, you can just remember old moves that a Pokemon knew. That mechanic is really cool. I do like that a lot. Before you buy Scarlet and Violet, you definitely want to go over the version exclusives. Or just plan on, if you're like me and you just plan on getting Scarlet because of the professor, then this might put you in a pickle, because the exclusives for Scarlet aren't as good as Violet. I think Seda and Turo, if that's the leading factor into Scarlet or Violet, you might want to look at the version exclusives. I'll put them in the screen so you can look at. The final one, and number 8, is things I wish I knew before buying Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, is the game is very buggy graphically, so I would wait for a patch to come out. I tried running it on Yuzu and on the Ryujinx emulators, and let's just say it runs very similar to how it does on the Switch. So at this point, the only conclusion I have to why there's so many glitches in the game is because of the game itself. And from what I've heard from a lot of other game developers is that it can be fixed with a couple updates, and it's not necessarily the hardware. If you look at games like Xenoblade 3, Breath of the Wild, the open world theme of the game definitely works a lot better. Whereas in Scarlet and Violet, the game is very open, but at the same time empty. Like, they have a tumbleweed Pokemon for a reason, because they show you that there's just a bunch of nothing in this game. There are pretty good moments, I will say that, but a lot of it is very empty. Not enough passion, in my opinion. I am having a lot of fun with Scarlet and Violet, but I will say the game's not finished yet. I feel like they definitely got rushed to put the game out, because think about it, Brilliant Diamond and Legends Arceus and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet all came out around, what was it, like 11 months ago? Pokemon Legends came out, so they definitely got rushed. They're trying to put out a game every year, and I just think in terms of development, they're just putting out half-assed games, not necessarily because it's Game Freak just not caring anymore. That's a new video in itself, but it just feels like time constraints. The games aren't getting put out to what they should be, so keep that in mind, and I wish I knew that. That's all we have for today, guys. If you want to see any glitches and bugs that I've seen through Twitter, and a couple I've seen myself, check out the videos in the description. You can watch the bugs and stuff like that. I have more videos and tutorials on the game coming out soon, so definitely be on the lookout for that. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe for more Pokemon content, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.